tracks today.
Yeah. I need them bands, run it up fast, stuffing them shits in the safe. Got me a spot out the way, nigga just trying to be safe. Leaving the house with the glizzy, nigga.
Let's get to the sports talk.
Not already.
We know it's coming.
It's okay. Amy Lillard joined the Joe Budden podcast and said he feels LeBron James is the best player in the NBA. Nick, do you agree with Dame?
No.
Okay.
Why? I'm waiting for my man Dave McMenamin to come running out of the rafters here.
Is that the good of excuses we hear?
But no, LeBron is an incredible player, one of the best we've ever seen. In this moment in time, in 2019, going into this year, he's not the best player.
Who is?
For me, when he's healthy, it's Kawhi. And the difference between Kawhi and LeBron and Kawhi and almost everybody else.
Kawhi is a good player. It's just like, what are we talking about now? Like, he was in San Antonio before the injuries. They weren't saying none of this. Oh, he's the best player. They weren't saying none of this. All they kept saying, he playing in a small market. He really don't say too much. What was all this energy when he was with the Spurs? They weren't saying none of this until he got out of there and went to Toronto. Yeah, don't get me wrong. He got Toronto their first championship. He had a good playoffs. All I'm saying is why they weren't saying that when he was with the Spurs? Now they saying it. Bias. When he was hurt, they weren't talking like this. Oh, now he back up, doing good. Now he's the best player. They don't know how to make their mind up, man.
Kawhi defensively is on another level. LeBron, when he wanted to, and still when he wants to play defense, he can be one of the very best defenders in the league. When you watch LeBron on a nightly basis, though, he don't want to play defense anymore. He can still dominate offensively, but that high level defensively that we saw in Cleveland and Miami, it wasn't there last year.
Right.
And I don't know consistently knowing what he has to give up on the other end sometimes if it can be there every night anymore.
Well, I'm going to push back on you a little bit, and I think you're right.
You and Dave right now is
No.
That's who's talking.
No. Don't let it happen.
You're right about defense. Basically, Windhorst and McMenamin and I have all talked about this. Since about 2014, defense has been optional until about like January, February, March.
Then
right?
Like
I get that part of it.
Yeah.
But offensively, here's the difference. What LeBron does to create for others is on a completely different stratosphere than what Kawhi does. Now, you're absolutely 100% correct on defense. As far as the scoring is concerned, I still think LeBron's a more creative scorer, though Kawhi gets the job done. Does the ability to get other guys involved sway you even a little bit as far as the defense is concerned?
Not in this point in his career.
Okay.
Because the other problem is I don't buy the Lakers as hard as other people do right now. I don't think they have enough pieces around him and AD to make it work at the level we're used to seeing LeBron win at. I just don't think the Lakers.
So you believe in the Clippers. You still got to see how everyone plays together on the Clippers. So you believe in them already. You got to see how they gonna go. I had to take a long pause on that. You don't know how the Clippers gonna pay out. You got to see how everything gonna go. And they start lining up. To me, yeah, they got some scoring coming off the bench. But you gotta see how it's gonna go. You don't know how they line up gonna go. You talking about the Lakers line up, you gotta see how they line up. Gonna play off of one another.
They're gonna get get to that point this year. Maybe for the rest of LeBron's career, going back to the finals year after year after year. But no, Kawhi, having watched him in that playoff run in Toronto and watched the last couple years when he's been healthy on the floor, your point is valid, George. He doesn't create as well for everybody else, but he dominates. He is a dominator.
Yeah, I mean, he absolutely is. But I would put that LeBron seems to have earned this emeritus status, right? Like, he is just the best player emeritus. And until he's out of the league, I think it's kind of like a Michael Jordan situation. You're not going to say this player, the vast majority of people won't say this player is better than LeBron. And I think that was the right thing for Damian Lillard to do. It's almost like an honorary thing. He's past his prime. That's absolutely true.
Really?
Yes.
Absolutely. You don't think he's
No, I still think he's got this year and next year, and 538 backs me up on this.
Take off your mask.
No.
It's going to be
If you look at his wins above, his projected wins above replacement, he's still got about a 9 wins above replacement, which I believe still might be the highest in the league this year and maybe even next season.
But this is the problem, and it speaks to Malika's point. LeBron has done so much for so long and been so unbelievable at what he's done that people aren't willing to come off that step right now.
No, I get that. I get that part. He's not going to
He's
be
not what he
declining.
once was. But he already is. See, I already think
he's already declining, and that's fine. That's what happened.
How is he already declining when he averaged 28 points last year? Where do you see decline at? Yeah, he got hurt. So that means he's declining. Declining when you averaging 20 points, 19 points, 18. That's declining. Not continue going up. He averaged 28 last year. He get hurt. He ain't gonna be the same no more. I wanna hop on a bandwagon with Kawhi. They gotta make their mind up, man. Who they like, man? Somebody else getting it's crazy seeing this. You say he's declining? My memory, 28 points, and he's declining.
I'm one of the ages where I'm on the let gravity do its thing train today, right? And I think that the conversation that we're having about Kawhi, I'd throw Giannis up there. I'd probably throw...
I wouldn't throw Giannis over him. Giannis can't hit a mid-range shot to save his life or hit a long jumper.
I'd also put Anthony Davis up there, but all of those players, I feel like, are going to, until LeBron is out of the league, he has earned the emeritus greatest player playing title, and until he is gone, everyone else will be the greatest player since LeBron, the next player to be LeBron, the next da-da-da-da. I don't think that any player is going to be able to, just because of the tradition of it, and that's how fans are. It's like Michael Jordan, it's like Kobe. No one's willing to say, even when Kobe's limping off the court, I'm going to bet against him. It's just like LeBron and the Lakers. No one wanted to say last year until the very end, until it was inevitable that they wouldn't make the playoffs, that the Lakers were out, because no one wants to bet against LeBron. It's the same in terms of best player. No one's going to say he's the best until he's not the best until he's hung it up and walked out the door.
Clearly, you guys are. He put on Instagram #WaskedKing, which I thought was ridiculous, because I'm sitting here saying, who in the hell is actually saying that about him? Maybe he's talking about YouTube.
But that's the problem.
He's not just joking. Clearly, we're
also, maybe he's just saying he's clean. Like, what
he couldn't
just took a shower.
But this speaks to what Lillard was talking about here, guys. If you're Damian Lillard, not only have you respected LeBron and watched him your whole life, you're sitting there and you're saying, you know he can still turn it on. It's not like LeBron can't go dominate a game or dominate potentially a playoff series if the Lakers get back there this year after missing it. The point is that they don't want LeBron to turn it on against them. If you tell me if Damian Lillard was like, nah, LeBron, he's not the same guy. Every time the Lakers play the Blazers, he's going to get up for those.
Let's do it this way.
He's downright disrespectful. That's the thing. And Damian Lillard he might be one of the most respectful dudes in the league. It's like,
and he's one of the most honest. He
is
very honest.
He sees his elder. He sees the guy who came before him. He sees the guy who does so much for the league. Of course he's going to say that, and he absolutely should. Very well knowing that we can do this exact thing. Parse out, okay, is he in the best in this sector? Is he in the best in that sector? No, he's not, but I don't think Dame's wrong to say that.
So let me ask you guys this. I'll put you on the spot. You ready?
No.
Come on, let's go.
Healthy LeBron, healthy Anthony Davis. What's a better combination? Who's a better,
George, it doesn't matter who's 1, 2. What about 3, 4, 5, 6,
okay,
7?
Who's better? If LeBron is healthy come May or April, mid-April, who's better player than him at that point? Who do you trust more?
Kawhi.
You trust him more?
Right now, in this, if Kawhi is healthy, Kawhi Leonard. Right now, LeBron just is not what he once was. He's still incredible,
right?
But he's not the same as he was a couple years ago. I think his lift's starting to go, and his body isn't at the same level because Father Time is undefeated.
I may have given you, Kawhi is in the discussion. I think that maybe Durant, if he's healthy, but we don't know what he's going to look like.
If Kevin, and see, this is the whole thing for me, having watched Kevin on a daily basis last year, if it were who's the best player right now and Kevin hadn't blown out his Achilles, I'm taking Kevin Durant.
That's what he's saying. That is so biased to me. Y'all were just saying this man's the best player. How he hit all the game winners when he hit the game winning shot in the finals. Oh, he get hurt. He ain't the best player no more. It's Kawhi now. So I guess when you get hurt, they gonna move on to the next. Sound like man, it's just like, that's so biased. Y'all was just saying KD was the best player. He's about to take over. Oh, he hurt now. We don't know what he gonna look like. Did we forget he can shoot the basketball? Bandwagon, that's how you know they just bandwagon, man. They just want to hop on to the next, hop on to the next. Look what he just said, and he wouldn't have got hurt. So do you mean tell me he ain't gonna be the same when he come back? I think they just like hearing themselves talk, man.
I think he is the very best player when he's healthy, but this is the other thing. Who's the best defensive player? Kawhi. Who's the best offensive player? To me, it's Steph Curry. LeBron's still very good on both sides, but he is not the very best player in the league anymore.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the